Yo, what's cracking, everybody? It's good to see you guys. I'm really glad you clicked the link and pulled on up. We are about to check out this brand new joint from Adam Calhoun and Merkules. This one is called Scarface. This is the second collab I know of between these two gentlemen. One of my favorite songs of Adam Calhoun's actually is the last record he did with Merkules. It was a joint called Gunner 4 or 5 years ago now. That's a super dope track. Perhaps I'll link it in the description. You can peep that one out after this one if you are down. Now, it doesn't look like we have a video for this song. I'm just guessing from this thumbnail, which is interesting because the last joint they did together, we didn't have a video either. But at any rate, one thing I do notice off the top here while we're staring at it is Merkules has a Death Row Records chain on, which I think is super fucking dope. And perhaps we will talk about that later on in the song or after the song. But first, we're going to peep this thing out. Now, if you're brand new to the channel, thank you so much for pulling up. Gotta warn you, though, I'm going to be stopping and talking about these bars. We're going to talk about the beat. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things. Perhaps if that bothers you because you want to hear these dudes' song all the way through without my commentary first word, click the link in the description, bounce you there, like, comment, subscribe, then hit the back button. Come over here, hang out with us down in the comment section. We're about to see what's up, you heard? All right, let me get the headphones on. Now, I guess I don't really need to make this big, but I will anyways for now because I'm pretty certain this ain't a video. It'd be kind of funny if I'm wrong. I talk all this shit and then the video rolls. We'll see what's up. All right, y'all. Adam Calhoun featuring the homie Merkules wearing his Death Row chain in the thumbnail here. Let's go. This is called Scarface. I remember, dude, the last video they did was just like this. It was like them on the cover, something similar to this. But I remember it had the, like the embers floating through it, too. That's interesting. They did it apparently the same way. If memory serves me right. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. But this is what I think their other one was, too. Yeah, I like the bass.
What? To find out what the fuck around. I'ma stand on 10, knuckle down, down. Cause when shit start hitting, you gon' feel a little different. You gon' find out if you fuck around. Fucking shit ain't sweet if you walk across the street. Better make sure you look both ways. What you think it's gonna be? Bringing hell on me. Just know it's gonna go both ways.
I like the repetition already in the chorus. I like that chorus so much. I want to hear it again. I like it. He opened up. I think he said we at the find out part of fuck around. But they repeated a couple phrases in there, which was nice. I want to hear it again. That was really nice. This beat is fire so far. Smoke billowing over here.
We have to find out what the fuck around. I'ma stand on 10, knuckle down, down. Cause when shit start hitting, you gon' feel a little different. You gon' find out if you fuck around.
Yeah, they repeated fuck around like that. I liked it. It sounded good.
Shit ain't sweet if you walk across the street. Better make sure you look both ways. What you think it's gonna be? Bringing hell on me. Just know it's gonna go both ways.
Then repeated the phrase both ways in the chorus as well. Cool. I like it. It sounded dope. Musically or rhythmically, whatever you want to fucking say, the repetition of the word sounded cool.
Can't shoot and stab nobody, can't even rap without a half-ass nobody giving their opinion. Who the fuck asked nobody? Back to the beginning, you've been watching like a timepiece. Ticking, I've been rocking like a chair on the front porch. Bass band knocking like the front door. They don't like it when I talk about letting up another round. Guess I have to rap about guns more. I'm just here to piss you off, go and talk about it like a broad. Got a Mossberg, take it.
Oh, I love the flow right here. I love it. Oh, man. Okay. Let's talk about these lyrics a little bit. Let's talk about these bars. Let's go back here.
Can't even rap without a.
All right, we go back 10 seconds. Here we go.
You better make sure you look both ways. What you think it's gonna be? Bringing hell on me. Just know it's gonna go both ways. Can't shoot and stab nobody. Can't even rap without a half-ass nobody giving their opinion. Who the fuck asked nobody?
The repetition of the word nobody right there is super nice because a lot of lazy rappers, if they can't come up with a rhyme for what they're trying to say, they'll repeat the same word, okay? Which is super cool if you're using a homophone, which is a word that has a different meaning but sounds or spelled the same, okay? But it's super lazy if you're just repeating the same word. But what Adam does here is not that. He repeats the same word, nobody, 3 times, but he's got the rhyming, a 1-syllable rhyme in front of it each time. So it sounds like the the rhythm of the lyrics and his flow with the repetition of that word, the rhyme being right in front of that word sounds super dope. I like it a lot right there. And then he uses three very similar phrases. He uses what it was, the timepiece ticking, front door knocking, rocking chair rocking, ticking, knocking, rocking, all in that same rhyme scheme as well. Like I fucking like that shit right there, you guys. Come on. And this beat is super hard. Those bells in the background, like come on, that's adding a real ominous, like hard tone to this. Like this is some gangster shit right here. You heard, or were you expecting anything less though? I wasn't. With him and Merkules, have you heard Gunner, their last joint together? Come on.
It's gonna be bringing
All right, here we go.
hell on me, just know it's gonna go both ways. Can't shoot and stab nobody, can't even rap without a half-ass nobody giving their opinion. Who the fuck ass nobody?
Half-ass, ask, stab, ass, and ask are the three words that he puts in front of the nobodies right there. I like how he comes out, he's like, I can't stab or shoot nobody.
Can't even rap without a half-ass nobody giving their opinion. Who the fuck ass nobody? Back to the beginning, you've been watching like a timepiece. Ticking, 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 I've been rocking like a chair on the front porch. Bass band knocking like the front door. They don't like it when I talk about letting up another round. Guess I have to rap about guns more.
And what he does right there too is he makes use of the rest, which is like a pause, okay? But it's not just a random pause in a song. Like you pause where you would normally either stress a syllable or say the rhyme, okay? And he's also doing a great job of syllable stressing right here, which isn't done just so you can notice the rhyme when you're listening to the song better. It's you have to do it like the stressed syllables got to be on one of the four beats of the song, or it sounds all fucked up in your ears. Like that's how you get off beat. And when a rapper's off beat, when their lyrics are not in time with the music or with the four beat, it gets all jacked up, man. Gets all jacked up. And a lot of rappers they have cool things to say, they got cool flows, but if they can't just get their timing right on the song, it's never gonna fucking sound good. Like
Talk about letting up another round. Guess I have to rap about guns more. I'm just here to piss you off. Go and talk about it like a broad. Got a Mossberg, take a chunk out a fucking log. I ain't even bothered, no, not at all. Every time I had a bond, I ain't make a call. I'ma figure shit out the hard way. Only bet on me, fuck a parlay. I ain't playing games, fucking arcade. Fuck around, you get lined out like I'm Scarface. Always.
Yo, I really like what he's doing. He's making use of the rest. And then he's making use of the rest like right after he did a fairly long part where it sounded like he didn't pause for a breath at all. All we got was one continuous line of bars, of lyrics with stressing on all of the rhymes. Like, let's hear that again. You'll notice what I mean. Like, he says a lot of syllables, and then he pauses, and then he shortens it down to like, bet on me, not a parlay. If you don't know, parlays when you bet on multiple events, multiple winners in one ticket to win. Like so-and-so will win this, so-and-so will win that, and the other fighter will win this. It's common in like horse racing, like UFC events, shit like that, okay? Let's run this back.
Take a chunk out of fucking log.
Let me go back another 10 seconds. Oh, shit. Sorry, I went back way too far. Let's go back. I think right here. I think this is good.
On the front porch, bass band knocking like the front door. They don't like it when I talk about letting up another round. Guess I have to rap about guns more. I'm just here to piss you off. Go and talk about it like a broad. Got a Mossberg, take a chunk out of fucking log. I ain't even bothered, no, not at all. Every time I had a bond, I ain't make a call. I'ma figure shit out the hard way. Only bet on me, fuck a parlay. I ain't playing games, fucking arcade. Fuck around, you get lined out like I'm Scarface.
See, he has those two pauses and then this big burst of bars right through there with no real pause for a breath in there. There's a slight pause a couple times, but not really. Not really. This is really, like, this is what good flow sounds like, because this is what makes the song sound good in your ears. Yeah, the beat's dope. It's super fire. Like, it's awesome. But if that was all you were listening to, it'd get really repetitive, all right? It's like what, a fucking 15, 20-second loop of basically the same thing over and over again, like most rap is, all right? It's the flow that holds your attention, and he's doing a lot of things. His tone here is remaining the same. Like, he's not really changing his voice at all. The tone he's rapping in is the same, but his speed and his breath work and the parts where he's pausing to rest on the beat is really what makes it sound so good in your ear. Now we'll let it go from here.
Guess I have to rap about guns more. I'm just here to piss you off. Go and talk about it like a broad. Got a Mossberg, take a chunk out a fucking log. I ain't even bothered, no, not at all. Every time I had a bond, I ain't make a call. I'ma figure shit out the hard way.
I love
Only
that.
Bet on me, fuck a parlay. I ain't playing games, fucking arcade. Fuck around, you get lined out like I'm Scarface. All we wait. Find out part of
fuck around, you get lined out like I'm Scarface. So like a chalk outline, but also, of course, Scarface was a major blow dealer, had the lines out, you've heard. That was really, really, really cool set of bars right there, man. That was a dope verse. Super hard.
I'ma stand on 10, knuckle down. Cause when shit start hitting, you gon' feel a little different. You gon' find out if you fuck around. Shit ain't sweet if you walk across the street. Better make sure you look both ways. What you think it's gonna be? Bringing hell on me. Just know it's gonna go both ways.
It's the end zone. Mention my name and you get your head blown. These two arms waving in the air, it ain't a breaststroke. Tax smoke will push up a button like it was Venmo. I'll put your whole crew in one box, no bento. You'll see a bunch of crackers with barrels. Yeah, this the last supper.
Said I put your whole crew in a box, no bento. Of course, a bento box, a famous item from Japanese restaurants. Let's go back. I like how he came in, dude. Merkules is a really cool rapper. Like, he's a really good rapper. He's got a very unique voice, very unique, I don't know, just aura and vibe about him. I fuck with it.
You get your head blown. These two arms waving in the air, it ain't a breaststroke. Text
like that, two arms waving in the air, it ain't a breaststroke. Like when you're swimming.
Smoke will push up a button like it was Venmo. I'll put your whole crew in one box, no bento. You'll see a bunch of crackers with barrels. Yeah, this the last supper, fat mom.
Said I see a bunch of crackers with barrels. Yeah, it's the last supper.
Your whole crew in one box, no bento. You'll see a bunch of crackers with barrels. Yeah, this the last supper, fat motherfucker. There's nothing I really can't stomach. Rap's just the way that I vent, or I might smack something. Just
fat motherfucker, there really ain't nothing I can't stomach. That's a nice bar right there. And I like the way he changed his voice after he said rap is just the way I vent, I think he said.
The way that I vent, or I might smack something. Disrespect me, I come back hunting. This strap's fuck around.
And I like the way he made disrespect rhyme with vent right there, too. That was nice. Let's hear it again. Let's go back a little bit.
For fat motherfucker, there's nothing I really can't stomach. Rap's just the way that I vent, or I might smack something. Disrespect me, I come back hunting. This strap's fuck around and find out, guess that's the gender reveal. Keep a weapon concealed in case they want to.
Fuck around and find out because it's the gender reveal. That's a nice double right there. Because, of course, if you do fuck around in real life, like having sex, you will find out at the gender reveal what's up. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny.
Something disrespect me, I come back hunting. This strap's fuck around and find out, guess that's the gender reveal. Keep a weapon concealed in case they want to mention me still. Obsessed with the thrill, so come collect your check at the till. I brought 100 dogs with me like Corella DeVille. Tell these.
That's a dope rhyme right there. Did you guys catch that? Come collect your check at the till, which he rhymed with Coretta DeVille. And he didn't just rhyme the till and Ville. Check at the Coretta. Check at the Coretta. The alliteration right there basically makes the rhyme. That's a bar right there, son. That's a bar. Let's go. So what, 5 syllables? Check at the till? Yeah, 5 syllables. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Back hunting, this strap's fuck around and find out, guess that's the gender reveal. Keep a weapon concealed in case they want to mention me still. Obsessed with the thrill, so come collect your check at the till. I brought 100 dogs with me like Corella DeVille.
Come on.
Tell these rappers they can't write with both their hands cut off. This catastrophic warfare waiting whenever Adam calls.
These other rappers can't write with their hands cut off, I think he said. It's catastrophic warfare when Adam calls. Something like that. That was hard.
The till. I brought 100 dogs with me like Corella DeVille. Tell these rappers they can't write with both their hands cut off. This catastrophic warfare waiting whenever Adam calls. When no one's got your back, who's gonna catch your fall? Death Row Records, I'm repping, and it's the casket call.
Yo, I want to hear that again. I'll tell you why in a minute.
Hands cut off, this catastrophic warfare waiting whenever Adam calls. When no one's got your back, who's gonna catch your fall? Death Row Records, I'm repping, and it's the casket call.
I'ma stand on 10, knuckle down. Cause when shit start hitting, you gon' feel a little different. You gon' find out if you fuck around. Shit ain't sweet if you walk across the street. Better make sure you look both ways. What you think it's gonna be? Bringing hell on me. Just know it's gonna go both ways.
I like to put myself in other people's shoes, man. I like to And when people I like experience what I would imagine if I was in their shoes to be like a really cool moment or a really cool bit of history in your workspace or your career that you love, I feel happy for him. And I'm happy right there because of this one little thing. And I was wondering, like I mentioned at the beginning, he had the death row chain on, right? But that shit he said right there, like he was talking about how when Adam calls, he's always going to come, and then he's got your back, and then he's like he's repping Death Row Records right after that, which I really wasn't sure on Merkules' status with Death Row. I did a reaction to a song he did, I don't know, a few months back, and I was just unsure of his status, but he's on this fucking thumbnail with the chain, and he's saying in the song that he's repping Death Row Records, which, man, I'm an old school hip hop head. All right, if you're new to my channel, like I grew up on this music from fucking like 3 years old, no bullshit. I heard the Sugar Hill Gang like when I was real little, and I was listening to rap before NWA, before Death Row, all that shit. So, and I was there and in the midst of the culture and loving it, like when all that shit popped off, man. And if you weren't there, it's hard to explain it. And I don't mean I was there like I was there. I mean, I was in that era and I was all about the music and all about the culture and the shit that was going on in LA was nuts. Like when NWA was breaking up and Vanilla Ice is on the airwaves and 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 Deep Cover soundtrack is coming out and there's this Snoop fucking Dogg dude and Dr. Dre and nobody knows what's going on. It was wild. And then Death Row Records comes out and Ruthless Records loses control of NWA basically. And then Death Row comes out with The Chronic and with Doggy Style. And you want to talk about shit that blew the culture away at that time. Like if you were in that and a fan of that, it was this crazy shit because Death Row was not a normal record label. Like shit was fucking wild. It wasn't just some made up storyland gangsters doing shit. This was real drama popping off, right? And it created this really wild piece of rap history, an integral part of hip hop history of what was going on, and not just the West Coast then, but all that shit with Death Row and with Pac and everybody. It tied all in with East Coast rap too, right? And it was just this era of insanity that Death Row was this massive part of, right? And so for me now, like all these years later, I'm grown ass man, still love the same ass music, right? Death Row blew up, all that shit. You know, Snoop resurrecting it back in the, a few years ago. And now we got this fucking independent scene where I find this rapper Adam Calhoun like a few years back and I hear his song Racism and I'm like, oh, this shit is amazing. You know what I mean? Because I can spot a good rapper and I knew. And and then I've been following his career and really just enjoying his fucking music this whole time. It's been speaking to me and I'm on board. I've had the chance to like talk to him on the phone and just do other shit, interview him here on the channel and shit, right? And then now to see him on a fucking record here with a dude who's like, yo, Death Row. You know what I mean? I'm here with A Cow and I'm repping Death Row Records. It's like this circle of hip hop being completed where this fucking independent dude who's doing his own shit, releasing his own music, gave up on his hip hop dreams. Like Adam Calhoun gave up on his hip hop fucking dreams when he was younger, and then obviously kept rapping in his spare time just for funsies. You know what I mean? And then he comes out later in life, and then for him to be able to be on a fucking record with a dude who's actively repping Death Row is just this crazy fucking circle of history for me. That if I was in Adam's shoes, I would be like, yo, this is the shit because this is hip hop history right here. And he's involved in it, and he's right there in the fucking middle of just this crazy fucking mix now. Like you're at about 6 degrees of separation. Well, he ain't 6 degrees of shit no more. He's 1 degree of right in the mix, like or however it work out. But you catch what the fuck I'm trying to say, right? And that just it makes me happy. I like it. It makes me fucking feel good. It makes me feel good for Adam. Maybe he doesn't give a shit. I don't know. It doesn't matter. As a fan, I'm fucking down with it. You heard? And for me, it's a cool little thing to see. So. Anyways, that's my story. That's my reaction. That's my thoughts on Adam's song. Really like that a lot. I'm going to go back and listen to Gunner, then I'm going to listen to this one again. Thanks for hanging out with me through it all, everybody. If you want to support the channel, you can grab one of these t-shirts right here. I got new merch coming out here at the beginning of the year as well, along with a new podcast. So, lots of exciting things coming in the horizon. Thank you so much for hanging with me today. I'll see you on the next video. All right, peace.